Okay. So, it's a little late. Because I've been sick the last couple days. I'm still a little sick. But I want to get this out before it's too late. And I'm going to do top 10 Tuesdays. Or top 5 Tuesdays. Even though I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll figure that out. But I will. Let's talk about Survivor Series 2019. And this year's Survivor Series was alright. Not too bad. All around. This year was different because it was Raw, Smackdown, and NXT competing, and they had 3 kickoff show matches that we weren't announced beforehand and just did them right as a fly. So let's get into those. We had a 10-team interbrand battle royal that saw like NXT had the Forgotten Sons and Imperium and I'm sure there was one more. And then they had Raw like Street Profits. And then Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode won the match, giving SmackDown 1 point. The Interbrand Triple Threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Lio Rush representing NXT versus Kalisto representing SmackDown and Tozawa representing Raw. Now, I've watched the different reviews, people complaining, it's the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, so obviously the NXT person has to win. Yeah, but it doesn't mean, it was a pretty entertaining match. I've always liked the Cruiserweights. I didn't say much about the first match because there really isn't much to say. It's Battle Royals. I don't like tag team Battle Royals where if one superstar is eliminated, that means both members of the team are eliminated. That's stupid. I'll say that right now. I hate those things. Oh, if you're eliminated, then your partner has to leave as well. If your partner is eliminated, you have to leave as well. That's stupid. So I don't talk about that much. And then we get the second match. Decent match. Obviously, Lio Rush wins, so 1 point for NXT. And, yeah, not bad. This next one had me complaining. It was the Triple Threat Champions match between the Viking Raiders, the Undisputed Era, and the New Day. Undisputed Era should have won. The Viking Raiders won, but the Undisputed Era should have won. But that puts them ahead. Well, spoiler alert, NXT had an advantage all night. If they want to have Raw have 1 point, then they could have done that later in the night, which I will explain where. But here, the Undisputed Era should have won. The reason why is because the Undisputed Era as a whole lost the previous night at NXT TakeOver War Games. So, in my mind, that means every member of the Undisputed Era in the match should have won their match. And these two lost because Raw had to have at least 1 point, and they could have done it later. We start the night with the Women's Traditional Survivor Series match, Team NXT versus Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, and this was okay. Partway through the match, Io Shirai and Candice LeRae are injured and have to be taken out of the match. And it comes down to Sasha Banks, Natalya, and Rhea Ripley, and Sasha eliminates Natalya. And it's down to Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley. And then the other 2 NXT women that were taken out, Io Shirai and Candice LeRae, come running down to help. Rhea Ripley is one of the toughest women I've seen in NXT or the WWE itself. Why should she need help with someone as skinny as Sasha Banks? I'm not a big fan of Sasha Banks myself, and I don't understand why she needed help against skinny little Sasha Banks. But they came down, they helped her, Team NXT wins. Okay, we get the triple threat, so that's 2 points for NXT, 1 for SmackDown, 1 for Raw. So now we have triple threat champions match, Roderick Strong versus AJ Styles versus Nakamura. Roderick Strong wins the match after AJ Styles hits a phenomenal forearm, I believe. And then he throws AJ Styles out of the ring, pins Nakamura, and wins the match. So, yeah. And I said, all the Undisputed Era members should have won their matches. And Roddy won. I got water in my ear from my shower. It keeps moving around. But yeah, Roderick Strong won. Would you? I might talk it. And he needed to win. NXT title match: Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne. Obviously, Adam Cole was going to retain. But it was a pretty decent match overall. I think could be match of the night. But yeah, pretty decent, back and forth. Adam Cole wins at the end. Which is why I keep saying this. All members of the Undisputed Era should have won their matches. I'm just saying. We have the Universal Championship match. Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Okay. I love the Fiend gimmick. Absolutely love it. Alright? What I don't like is that every one of his matches has to be in the red lining. It makes it harder to watch. No one wants to see the red light. It's like that song from The Police. We'll change it a little bit. McMahon, you don't gotta turn on the red light. Those days are over. We all think it's wrong and you think it's right. McMahon, don't turn on the red light. I don't know. But yeah, the match itself was pretty good. Daniel Bryan even started getting the yes thing going again. But, of course, the Fiend won. Didn't think he was going to lose. He won that. When we have the men's traditional Survivor Series match. Team Smackdown versus Team Raw versus Team NXT. And this is really confusing. Braun Strowman gets eliminated by countout. It's a triple threat match. There are no countouts or disqualifications in triple threat matches. And yet, he gets counted out. Because Big Braun Strowman get me pinned. Oh no! And that's the same for Roman Reigns, who won the match all by himself. Because can't pin Roman Reigns. No. Roman Reigns is the big dog. Can't pin him. I had Team NXT to win this one. For some reason, I put down Team Raw for the women's, even though I wanted Team NXT to win. But, yeah. Team SmackDown wins, and they get 2 points. Sorry, it's bugging me. The water in my ear. Hold on, I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3 points for NXT at this point. 2 for SmackDown. 1 for Raw. Now we get the Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio match for the WWE Championship. I picked Brock Lesnar to win because it's Brock Lesnar. I don't like Brock Lesnar. The way he is shown today, I don't like. Back in the day, yeah. Now, no. He's sort of this unbeatable guy that can't lose a match, I guess. And the fact that he only shows up when he wants to, he should never be allowed to hold a championship. If he can't be on every show, then he should not be able to hold the championship. Whatever happened to those, you have to defend your championship every 30 days. Brock Lesnar never does that, but he never gets in trouble for it because it's Brock Lesnar. Anyway, Rey Mysterio comes in, grabs that lead pipe, starts beating Brock Lesnar. Lesnar gets away from him, then he goes to get back. Dominic comes out with a towel like he's going to throw it in. Which, I'm yelling at the TV, not 2 towel spots within the same month. I'm like, wait a minute, no. The other towel spot was AEW. Never mind. But like, that's really bugging me. But like, the Then Dominic starts helping. They do a double 619. They both pin Lesnar. Should have been the finish, but no, Brock Lesnar can't lose, so he kicks out. Hits Dominic with a German suplex. Hits Rey Mysterio with an F5. 1, 2, 3. Brock wins. I picked Brock Lesnar, but Ray should have won that match. And we'll get into what happens the next night, because we're going to talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw as well. Then we got the main event. Man, why? Then we got the main event. Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch versus Bayley, the women's match. This match was lackluster. You had a chance of CM Punk during this match. It really wasn't, you know. Now, I've been talking about how there should be, you know, the Undisputed Era should have won every one of those matches. If they would have brought it at one point, this should have been the match that Raw got the point in. Bayley got pinned. We all knew. And I had a weird thought that Bayley was going to win the match, but then it would have tied up NXT and Smackdown, so that wasn't going to happen, but Becky could have won, and it would have been fine. But Shayna won, which is not who I picked, but Shayna won. NXT gets 4, Smackdown 2, Raw 1. You know. Now let's talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw, because I'm trying to understand specifically the United States Championship picture, alright? So it was supposed to be Humberto Carrillo versus AJ Styles. As Humberto's making his way down to the ring, the OC attacks him and takes him out. Then we have Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre come out, and they each want to face AJ Styles since she doesn't have an opponent. So we have a fatal 4-way match. The winner of that is Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio goes on to win the United States Championship. Why didn't you just have them win the WWE Championship? Makes no sense. And then that buries Humberto Carrillo, unless they somehow have him come back and win it against Rey Mysterio. And they're already having AJ move on to what, Randy Orton, I think it is. So there's that. But yeah, I just want to talk about that because it's a little bit of a fallout. And it ate the Seth Rollins stuff, but I didn't really see that, so I can't really comment on that. But that's just what I want to talk about. That's my review of AJ Styles. My review of Survivor Series. Not too bad of a show. I don't think I gave War Games a thing, but I'm not going to. This is just not really. But yeah, so like, share, and subscribe, and see you later. Peace.